The young boy, desperate, was about to leap off the rooftop. At that moment, a woman quickly pulled him back. The boy froze when he saw her. He glanced at the photo in his hand. Shocked, he realized the woman before him was his mother, who had died 6 years ago. He thought he was seeing a ghost. He even poked her face to check. Once he felt the real touch, he realized he wasn't dreaming. His mother had really come back. But he never expected his mother to be resurrected. She had spent 6 years in the afterlife, doing nothing. At that moment, her subordinate rushed in with urgent news. He said her son on Earth had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. In the future, he might become evil and create world-ending weapons, turning Earth into hell. The woman remembered that her son's father was a wealthy prince. She thought her son needed a famous doctor. She had been dead for 6 years and had no ties to the living, but her subordinate bluntly said the problem was with her. The prince had sought out every doctor with no success. Her son's condition kept worsening. King Yama took the opportunity to make a deal. If she solved this issue, he would grant her 500 years of paid vacation and free lifetime access to a hot pot restaurant. Such a generous offer tempted the woman, and she decided to return to Earth. She wanted to see how the prince had turned her son into a villain. She warned that if the prince couldn't explain, she would make him pay. The woman used a portal to return to the rooftop. There, she happened to find her son about to jump. She quickly saved him. She promised she would always be by his side. The boy happily ran into her arms, crying loudly. Then the woman followed her son home. Looking at the large house, she couldn't help but criticize her husband. The house was so big, but the son was so thin. Then she smelled the cheap perfume in the air. She despised how her husband's taste had worsened after so many years. At that moment, her husband's female secretary walked out. She gave the woman a cold, hostile look and asked who she was. The woman replied, "I'm the child's mother." The secretary claimed the prince was busy with work. She said she had been specially assigned to live here to care for the son. She also emphasized that the prince's wife had passed away years ago, hinting that the woman's identity was suspicious. The woman didn't argue, just wanted to see her son's room. On the wall, she saw the boy's detailed schedule. The secretary followed, saying the boy was too mischievous and needed strict discipline. The boy angrily grabbed a vase and smashed it in front of the secretary. He yelled at her, calling her a bad woman. She often bullied him, locked him in his room, and lied to his father about him. The secretary again claimed the boy was deceived by the woman. Before she could finish, the woman slapped her 3 times. The secretary, enraged, charged at the woman, but she was kicked away. The woman then comforted her frightened son. She told him this was her strength. From now on, anyone who dared to bully him, she would make them unrecognizable. In her warm and powerful embrace, the boy felt protected for the first time. The secretary urgently called the CEO, asking him to return immediately. To comfort her son, the woman decided to find something to eat. But when she opened the fridge, it was completely empty. She then asked her son if his father had given him any allowance. The boy said his father gave the secretary $100,000 every month, but the secretary rarely cooked, always saying food from outside was unhealthy and only the house-made food was clean. The woman immediately realized the $100 was all pocketed by the scheming secretary. She was completely disappointed in her absent husband. She pulled out the phone King Yama gave her and decided to order takeout. She asked her son what he wanted to eat. The boy shyly said he wanted tomato scrambled eggs. The woman felt sorry for him and immediately ordered 2 servings. She also added a portion of fried chicken, which she had been craving. The boy was scared, because both his father and the secretary said takeout was junk food and would make him sick. The woman immediately set a new house rule. She said in this house,